good evening, Honkbal fans, and welcome to Amsterdam for Game 3 of the Hoofdklasse playoffs between the Pirates and the Storks. We're tied at one game apiece coming into this one, and it makes this game of huge importance. Let's have a quick look at the starting pitchers, and for the Pirates, it's J.C. Sulabaran, who went 5-4 during the regular season with a 3.22 ERA. While the Storks, without the injured Jose Almonte, sent Timo van Ancum to the mound, who only started 3 games this regular season, going 1-1 with a 4.58 ERA. I'm joined now by Storks GM Aussie Villain, and Aussie, can Timo really replace Almonte? Yeah, absolutely he can. Obviously, Jose is a massive loss for us, but Timo's an elite pitcher. He knows what to do when he gets on that mound. Otherwise, we go with the same team as Game 2, and I can tell you the boys, they are absolutely raring to go. They want revenge. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 17 of the Baseball Journeyman at the Silicon Storks, but more importantly, Game 3 of the playoffs, and we are tied at 1. And this is a huge game. You've seen the starting pitchers. It's Van Ancum that goes for us. It is Sulabaran that goes for them. You can see everybody's postseason stats here. It's not been one for the bats this series, has it? It's very much been dominated by the pitchers. And let's hope that Timo does a good job for us. And let's hope that our bats light up. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. And we are, of course, away from home for this one, but we're going with the same lineup as went in Game 2. So Nick Urbanus leads us off at second base. Johnny Bladell at right field is batting second. Bernardina, the king, bats third in center field. Carabello, the first game hero, he bats clean up at first base. De Lima keeps going at designated hitter at 5. It's Jackson batting 6 in shortstop. It is Ricky Kuipers in left field. He bats 7. Quillen de Vint, the third baseman, bats 8. Martina, the catcher, bats 9. Van Ancum takes the mound for us. Let's hope he puts in a good performance, and we're up against Sulabaran. We know all about the Pirates at this point, don't we? Let's hope we can get the better of them today. Because let's be honest, if we lose this one, then you start to worry that we're going to throw this all away, having dominated the regular season. We, of course, bat first, which means Nick Urbanus is going to lead us off. And let's get off to a good start here, Urby. Come on, mate. Here we go. Urbanus hits it beautifully into left field, and that is a leadoff single for Nick Urbanus. Excellent stuff. Johnny Bladell's going to come in, yet to get a hit this postseason, but this is your day. Come on, Johnny, this is your day. 2-2's the count. Bladell gets himself a first base hit. That's going to roll to the fence. Urbanus is quick. Is he quick enough to come around and score? I don't think he is. No, he's not. But a double for Johnny Bladell with no one out. We have runners at second and third. It's better than that. And it's Roger Bernardina, the king, who's only gone 1 for 8 in the playoffs. Can he give us a lead here? Bernardina, he's popped it up. It's going to get caught out there in center field, but surely Urbanus can come in and score on that. Throw comes in, Urbanus is there, makes it comfortably, and the king delivers the go-ahead RBI. Bladell goes to third. It's 1-0 to the Storks, and it's Carabello now that comes in. He was magnificent in Game 1. He's got that back up the middle, and he's magnificent in Game 2 as well. Bladell comes in to score. Carabello holds up at first. It's 2-0 to the Storks in the top of the first. Still just the one out, and it's De Lima, who is batting .250 so far this postseason. De Lima hits it well, unfortunately, catchable by right field. Carabello goes back to first, and Ryan Jackson now, who is batting .286 this postseason with a chance to continue the innings for us. Unfortunately, though, he strikes out, but a really good top of the first for the Storks. It's 2-0. And Timo, mate, come on, let's go to work. De Quint comes up to bat for them. He is yet to get a hit this postseason. Let's keep that O, Timo. Come on, mate. That's grounded up the middle, and it's a leadoff single for the Pirates. That's not what we wanted. It brings up Kalen Sams, who is 1 hit this postseason, but it was a home run. 1-0 is the count. Come on, Timo. That's a ground ball. That could be a double play over the Urbanus, over to first, and we do turn the double play. Excellent stuff, boys. Excellent. Bockenbush comes up to bat. I say that name differently every time, don't I? That's a ground ball there. It's gotten past Quillen de Vint at third base. Was that playable? It certainly looked as though it was playable for him, but it's a double for Bockenbush. 2 out. Runner moves, or is standing at second. And it's up now to try and get Lupstock out, who is batting 167 in the postseason. That's a loose pitch from Timo. Come on, mate. Come on, Timo. Oh, this is a huge batter. It's 3-1. It's a full count. It's a strikeout for Van Ancum, and he gets out of the first innings without giving up so much as a run. He did give up 2 hits, but we won't worry about that. And it's Ricky Kuipers to lead us off now against Sullivan. What can Kuipers do? Come on, mate. Come on. He has popped that up, and that's going to be playable by centre field, and that's going to be the first out at the top of the second. De Vint comes in now to bat, batting 167 this postseason. 0-2's the count on Quillen, and he watches strike 3 go past. It's going to bring up Martina now, the catcher, batting 333 in the postseason. What can he do with 2 out, no one on? He can get it back up the middle, and Martina has himself a hit. And that is now Nick Urbanus coming back around to bat already in the second innings. Love that. He is 250 now this postseason. Urbanus pops it up, and that'll be caught at third base, and that will end the top of the second for us. We don't add any runs. We do add a hit, but that doesn't really mean anything if a run doesn't cross the plate. And Van Ancum now to face Ricardo, who is yet to get a hit this postseason. That's a first pitch swing. That's popped up, and that'll still be a hitless Ricardo as Urbanus makes the play. 1 away. Richardson comes in to bat now. He is batting 143 in the postseason. That's well hit. That's going to get to the fence. Thankfully, it hits the fence on the full and doesn't clear it, but that's going to be at least a double. And there we go. 1 out, runner stands at second now. That brings up Schlupp to bat. He is batting 250 in the postseason. 2-2's the count. And Van Ancum sits him down for 2 away. All right, Jibbers comes in now, batting 167. Can we end this? Another wild pitch. Timo, mate, come on. Something near the catcher's mitt would be nice. 2-2. There's a strikeout, and Timo gets out of the second innings without giving anything up. Excellent stuff from the makeshift starter, Johnny Bladell, who is 1 for 1 today. 2-2 is the count, and Johnny Bladell strikes out watching. Brings up the king, Bernardina, who of course delivered an RBI last time up. 1-2's the count this time. Bernardina gets bat on it, but it is going to be caught again in the outfield. Not quite as well hit as the last one. Right field makes a simple catch. And with 2 out, Carabello comes in. He, of course, also delivered an RBI last time up. This time, he pops it up, and it's going to be caught out there in right field again. And that'll do it for the top of the third. No runs again for the Storks, but still with that 2-run lead. It's Quackenack, I guess you'd pronounce it. 143, he's batting this postseason. That's a ground ball. Easy for Urbanus over to first, and that is 1 away. Brings up DeQuint, their leadoff man. Now, of course, he did lead off with a single in the first innings. This time he's popped it up. Johnny Bladell is there, and he should make a simple catch for 2 away. There it is. And Sams now, who is batting 125 this postseason. The batting averages this postseason are abysmal, really, aren't they? And that is a nice simple play there for Ryan Jackson at shortstop, and we get out of the third. Still no runs for the Pirates, and De Lima to lead us off, batting 222 this postseason. 1-2 is the count. De Lima strikes out. And Jackson comes in, batting 250. 1-0 is the count on Jackson. Jackson with a swinging bunt. Catcher has a simple play over to first, and that's 2 away. For Kuipers, who is batting 333 this year. He's probably, other than Carabello, the form hitter so far for us this postseason. But he strikes out as well, and that'll do it for the top of the fourth. And there looks like maybe Sullibrana, or whatever his name is, had a bit of a slow start in the first, and thankfully we've taken advantage of it. Timo, first pitch to Backenbosch. That's a swinging bunt. Over to first mate, and there we go. 1 away. Well, we're 40 pitches deep. Lupstock comes in, full count on him, and he walks him. Ricardo now, still without a hit this postseason. 0-1's the count. They're looking for the steal. Can Martina get him? No, he cannot. And there is now a runner at second. Come on, mate. Let's get Ricardo. Full count. That's a ground ball to Urbanus. It should be a simple play at first. The runner goes to third. And we need to make sure Richardson is not getting a second hit of this ball game. 2-1 is the count. That's down towards Quillen DeVint. Over to first mate. Two hands Carabello, and we get out of the fourth as well. Excellent, excellent stuff. Quillen DeVint now to lead us off. 143 he's batting this postseason. 2-2's the count. And DeVint gets it up the middle, but it's going to be catchable in centre field, and that's going to be one away. It's going to bring up Martina now, who of course got a hit first time around. Batting .429 in the postseason. Maybe he needs to be elevated up the order a little bit. That is a ground ball, easy for second, and over we go for 2 away. Urbanus now comes up for the third time this game. What can Nicky Boy do? He has got it up the middle, and Nick Urbanus delivers a 2-out single. All right, can we get a nice little 2-out rally going here, I wonder? Johnny Bladell is going to come in now. He is only batting 125 in the postseason. Full count on him. Bladell, oh, it's... no. It looked as if it might be travelling to the fence, but it was a little bit more lofted than that. That's caught out there in left field. That'll do it for the top of the fifth. And it's Schlupp to open up the innings for the Pirates. Van Ancrum 1-1. That's well hit. That is getting to the fence, and that will be a leadoff double for the Pirates. At least a double. Bernardina's there. Can he get it in? The runner slides into second. And that is indeed a leadoff double. Alright, Timo. Back on it, mate. Back on it. Jibbers come up to bat. Full count. Strikes him out. Excellent stuff. One away. Quackenack comes in now. He's batting 125 this postseason. That is a ground ball to DeVint. I wonder why he didn't hold the runner. Anyway, doesn't matter. 2 away. Runner does go to third, but it's DeQuint that comes in the bat now. He's batting 100 in the postseason. First pitch swing. It's there to Jackson. Over to first mate. 2 hands Carabello, and that ends the fifth innings as well. It's still 2-0, and it's still very much a pitching duel. Bernardina, who is 1 for 9 in the postseason. What has happened to the king? 1-1's the count. Bernardina, again, he pops it up. And Bernardina is batting 100 in this postseason. What has happened to him? It's Carabello now to lead us off. Not lead us off, sorry, the bat. Carabello gets it through. Yes, he does. A second hit of the ball game for him. And is Carabello the new king? He stays at first for a 1-out single. De Lima now comes up. He is batting 200 in the postseason. 0-2 today. He's hit that, but caught in right field, or it should be anyway. It's a simple catch. And that is 2 away. Jackson, he comes up to bat now. He's 0 for 2 today. What can he do? Come on, Ryan. He has grounded it to second base, and that's easily over to first. And that'll end the top of the sixth. We really haven't got anything going outside of that first innings, have we? Timo comes back out to pitch to Sams, who is 0 for 2 today. 2-2 is the count. Van Ancrum sits him down. All right, that's 1 away. Birkenbosch. He's 1 for 2 today, batting .333 in the postseason. Make that about 300 now. That should be an easy play at first. It is, and that's 2 away. It brings up Lupstock, who walked last time up. He's 0 for 1 today, though. Full count. Ground ball. Jackson makes the play over to first, and that ends the sixth. And it is still 2-0. Kuipers to lead us off. 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing by Rick. He's hit it, but he's popped it up, and that's going to be caught in centre field, I would imagine. And there it is. 1 away. Quillen DeVint, who is now in a frosted streak. 0 for 2 today. First pitch swing again by Quillen. Quillen hits it relatively well, but straight to the glove of second base, and that is over to first for 2 away. And Martina, who's 1 for 2 today. What can the catcher do? 1-1's the count. He has hit it well, and he's got it through, and that is a 2-out single for Martina. Urbanus is going to come up today again. He's batting 2 for 3 today. A new pitcher now, John Sims, who is very, very good bullpen pitcher. Let's see what Urbanus can do. Can we catch him a little bit cold, I wonder? 1-0's the count. Urbanus, it's a swinging bunt. I don't think he's going to beat that out either. No, and that'll do it for the top of the seventh. And we stretch with a narrow 2-0 lead. Van Ancrum to continue to Ricardo, who is 0 for 2 today. 0 for 9 this postseason. Can we make it 0 for 10? First pitch swing. Ground ball to DeVint. Over to first. And there it is. 1 away. Richardson, 1 for 2 today. 1-2 is the count. Make that 3 and... well, it's a strikeout. Make it 1 for 3. I lost my way there, didn't I? Schlupp now comes up to bat. 0-2 is the count. Finish him, Timo. There it is. There it is. We are 6 outs away from taking the lead again in the postseason. Bledell to lead us off. 1 for 3 today for Johnny. 3-1's the count. And Johnny Bledell walks. We have a leadoff base runner for the first time in a long time. Bernardina. Come on, Roger. Oh, he strikes out. What has happened to Roger? 1 away. Carabello now. 2 for 3 today. Carabello! He's done it again, has he? No, he has! It's a 2-run home run for Francesco Carabello. A third of the postseason. It's 4-0 to the Storks. And whatever Roger Bernardina can't do, Carabello can. What a postseason he's having. Excellent stuff. And it is De Lima now to try and keep things going. He's 0 for 3 today. 1-2's the count. And De Lima! Have we gone back to back? Kendrick De Lima! Gone! It's 5-0. Kendrick De Lima with the home run. 370 feet over the left field fence. And it's 5-0 to the Storks. And well, is that the end of the game? Back to back for the Storks. Love your work, boys. And can Ryan Jackson make it 3 in a row? I'd be shocked. He's not a power hitter. And he strikes out to bring us all back down a level. That's 2 away. And Ricky Kuipers now to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. 3-0 is the count. And he walks. All right. It brings DeVint up, who's 0 for 3 and not having a particularly good day at the plate. And that continues with a strikeout. But 3 runs for the Storks in the top of the 8th. And Timo comes back out now to try and edge us towards a Game 3 victory. 1-2 is the count on Jeebers. And he strikes him out. He made him chase that one too, it looks like. Excellent stuff. It brings up Quackenack. He is 0 for 2 today. 0-2 is also the count. And there's another strikeout for Timo. We're 4 outs away from victory here. DeQuint comes in. He's 1 for 3 today. Full count, 2 out, no one on. Sit him down, Timo. Come on. Oh, it's been well hit down the right field line. And that is a single to Bledell. And a 2-out single. Sam's now, who's 0 for 3 today. Come on, Timo. End this, mate. End it. That should do it. Over to first, mate. 2 hands, Carabello. And that ends the 8th. And we are 5-0 up. We are 3 outs away. And it's Martina, who is 2 for 3 today, to try and tack on some insurance here for us. 1-0's the count. Martina hits it well, but it's going to stay in. And centre field's going to make a catch out there near the warning track. And that is 1 away. Urbanus, who's 2 for 4 today. 0-2's the count. And Urbanus strikes out. Brings up Johnny Bledell, who's gone 1 for 3. Of course, he did walk last time up. This time, Johnny Bledell pops it up into centre field. And that'll do it, hopefully, for our batting in this Game 3. Is Timo going to go for the complete game shutout? Yes, he is. Birkenbosch comes up. He's over 100 pitches, so it might be a case of let him go till you get a base runner. Birkenbosch, 2-2. That's hit. Bledell's going back, and that is gone. Well, it looked awfully like it went through the fence, but to be fair, the Carabello one out there in left field looked like it went through the fence as well. So the Pirates pull 1 back in the bottom of the 9th. We still have a nice lead, but you do wonder if maybe Van Ancum is done here. That's been grounded there to shortstop, over to first base, and that is 1 away, and we need 2 more outs to wrap up Game 3. Ricardo now, who's 0 for 3 today. 3-1 is the count. Timo, oh, it's hit, is it? Yes, it is. Bledell can't make the catch, and it is a 1-out single. And it might be time. It is. Dario Alvarez comes in now to hopefully clean up this game for us. Richardson to the plate. 1-2 is the count. Come on, Alvarez. That's been hit, and that's 2 men on with 1 out. Now, we've seen Alvarez, despite being a really, really good pitcher for us, we have seen him struggle at times to close things out. Schlupp comes in. He's 1 for 2, and we have the tying run on deck right now. 0-2's the count. Alvarez. Oh, it's a swinging bunt. It should be 1. Is it? No, it's not. It's loaded bases. There's loaded bases, and the tying run comes to the plate. It's Jeebers, and Van Drell now comes on. Alvarez just keeping things exciting for us. Come on, Barry. 1-0 is the count. Can we get a double play? It's popped up. It's going to be caught out there by Bernardina. Hopefully it is, but it is going to bring in another run. It's 5-2 now. The tying run continues to be at the plate. It's Lamp. I feel like Rick Tamlin. I love Lamp. Come on, Barry. Get him out. Oh, first pitch swing. It hasn't gotten through. There it is, boys. We've won game 3. We're 2-1 up in the series. Go on, Storks. So we take the lead in the series, and in the end, we needed that Carabello and De Lima back-to-back home runs, because those 3 runs are what got us across the line. Carabello suddenly batting .500 this postseason with 6 RBIs, 3 home runs. He is leading the way for us, and look at Bernardina, bottom of the batting averages. What has happened to Roger? But that's okay, because we're getting the job done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back regular time on Saturday, next episode, for Game 4, as we look to close in and go 1 game away. We could be wrapping this thing up on Sunday, guys. Let's hope so. It's going to be Max Profs going versus Plodger again. Let's hope Profsy gets the work done. I'll see you then, guys. Take care.